You find when people get married, as long as they're dating, and dating here in an indecent way especially, but I'm talking about even a person who does it in a decent way, where there's company, where there's haya, there's control, where no one can point a finger that you did any indecent thing. There's an approach, by the way, even approach how to get married. Today, electronic systems are so easily available, people chat with each other. There's a sister talking to a guy, he says, yes, I like you, how about we meet? Come on, let's go. And then you ask the brother, what are you doing with the sister? Well, we're looking to get married, inshallah. So it looks halal. I said, you've stepped the boundaries. He says, what do you mean? I said, if that sister has the guts to talk to you freely like this, you think she's going to stop talking after you marry her? And you are so bold to talk to a sister online that you've never met, you think you're going to stop talking after your marriage? What kind of character is this? Sallu ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad. You see the problem? This is the problem. In our community today, the freedom of expression between genders is so open, and we think this is freedom. This is not freedom. This is poison in the society. Poison. We have to try to understand the character of Ahlul Bayt. They were not extremists. When they're women, when they used to come out of the house, people used to announce on the street that Ahlul Bayt are coming out of their house, and people used to prepare themselves because they were so sanctified, they were so high in moral status. They didn't just do that to impress us, they did that so we should follow that. Why? We said, no, this is an expression of freedom. What we don't understand is human interaction is a matter of a few seconds, and then it's destruction thereafter. It's a snowball. We don't understand that. We think it's okay, it's fine, we're hugging, having a good time, pushing each other, playing with each other. It's okay, she's like my sister. Look at the illegitimate children being born in our societies today. It's astronomical. Never in the history of the human race have more illegitimate children been born in society than today. Why? It's that freedom of expression that is so free. Now you might say, what's wrong with that? Ask the husband whose wife is cheating him. Ask the wife whose husband is cheating. Ask them, how do you feel? You want even the worst one is when the child is known. When the child knows that their father is cheating on their mother, or their mother is cheating on their father, or both of them, God forbid. You know what it does to the child? They abandon morality. They say, if the foundation of my morality is so shattered, then I'm going to be worse than them. This is how crime increases. There's a direct correlation to crime to illegitimate children. Why? Because when parents conceive their children not in a responsible manner, children lose their focus of morality, which leads them to criminal activities. We have to be extremely careful. The divorce rates today are astronomical. Why? Because we don't pay attention to the ni'mah of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We take it as a joke. When we are raised as children, you love someone today, give them a red heart. February 14th, Valentine's Day, shower them with roses, give them plastic roses, make them feel good, while you've got a lineup of another series of roses being delivered elsewhere. Who cares? It's a replaceable society. Just keep moving along, like you're doing window shopping. And we're destroying lives. People are not objects, brothers and sisters. We're emotional people. We bond. We have relationships. We hold it to heart. One slip of a relationship can hurt a person's psyche. What about the child whose entire morality is dependent on looking at the two foundations that they're standing on, which is their mother and their father? What about them? When we shatter those, what do we do to our children? Today, the reason all these scenarios are happening, because we don't pay attention to the fundamental principles of life. We are so material in our system. Don't think, just be emotional. You feel good, you go and fulfill what you want. You like something, go after it. Don't think about it. Think about it tomorrow. So when people date, you find they're so nice. They look so lovely. They're so gentle. Oh, they give you the sweetest talk. Why? Because they want you. And they know you can say no. So they're careful. And then when you say yes, they're still nice to you. Then when the nikah is recited, when the marriage is recited, now shaitan plays havoc. She's yours. She's stuck now. She can't do anything. So abuse her. So the guy says, I'll be back. Leaves the wife at home, cook, goes out with his friends, plays Halo all night. 2 days, 3 days, doesn't show up. What happened? I was busy doing very important things. I've heard scenarios of husbands getting married, playing Halo 24 hours a day, to the point where they got divorced. Not only this, even their homes were foreclosed because they were so busy playing this silly game. Because they just didn't pay attention. Why? Who cares? I've got my wife. See, that woman in my house, she's my slave. I've heard stories of husbands beating their wives, breaking their fingers, breaking their faces. I said, how can a human being do that to an amana, a gift that Allah has given you? A father and a mother who's given their daughter to you is a huge, huge step to give. How does a man abuse? And I speak about men abusing because the real case in society today is men abusing their women more than women abusing their men. Women do abuse, but they abuse them differently. And let's be fair, but I'm concerned why this behavior exists. We don't pay attention because mentally we say, she's mine. I can't get rid of her. And if I do, the society will stigmatize me. So I'll keep her and look good like a couple when we have nice programs. I'll walk with her and look like a nice husband and a father. And then when I'm busy outside, I'll have my pleasure, which I was always having before I married her. Notice how we belittle the system. And the same for our sisters. Same. When they're married, their responsibility, rather than thinking that Allah has given me this ni'mah, it's mine now, it's guaranteed to be mine. But the condition is, I must honor it. We don't. We belittle it. And when we belittle it, what happens?